Why you ask forgiveness? Let's say you drive your car. I've said this because I want to record this to make sure I put it in everyone understand. Simple one is forgiveness, how important forgiveness is. Let's say you're driving a car and it's a red traffic light and you go by and you're very happy no one saw you. So say, oh wow, no one saw me, okay, very happy. What if the policeman sees you? He'll spring, stop the car, right? And the first thing he'll come, he says, knock the door, what will he say? The driving license. Yes or no? To make sure you have a valid driving license to run the car. And then you say, Encik anda sudah melanggar lampu lintas, don't know what all he said, sudah lampu merah. And what's the first thing that you will say? Encik, Tuan. All kind of names and all kind of respect will come and say, maafkanlah, please forgive me Encik, saya tak nampak lah. Saya cepat-cepat pergi anak pergi sekolah. And then you say all kind of things, right? What you say that for? What? Save the 300 ringgit, madam. Yes or no? It's big money. Correct or not? And then he look at you, the way you so, maybe he sees you, he understands you. Say, okay lah, lain kali jangan ni amaran yang terakhir. They're going to bring another policeman amaran you before that also. Yes or no? So he tells you, and you let it go. What if the guy is very harsh? You got fine, and you got to pay the fine. Now what if the fine was 10 ringgit? Cepatlah, cepat bayar ni saya mau begini. So lambat ni. 10 ringgit, right? I'm sure everybody can afford 10 ringgit. Put the money. Hey, you can simple lah. Nanti you can saya hantar sampai surat lah. Now, if you drive a Ferrari or Lamborghini, what is 300 ringgit? Huh? I mean, supposed to be nothing lah. If I would have borrowed a Ferrari, you don't know what's there. Huh? Hey, saya panggil office lah. Saya nak cut lah. You panggil office, saya lawyer, will take care lah. Yes or no? So it depends on what level you are, I think. Now, the second scenario. You drive a car, you hit the traffic light, and you hit somebody at the back of the car. And what happens? You have to ask forgiveness 2 times. The policeman will come, and then another fellow, come on, oh, sorry boss. You send to the workshop, I repair for you, I pay everything 100%. Yes or no? You give the car to him, go to my workshop, or you go and repair first, send me the bill, I will pay. Correct, no, madam? Could be a scratch, could be a mud broken, something like that. Now the third scenario, now you got asked forgiveness 2 times. One to the policeman who saw you and he hit the guy. 2 guys. Now, third scenario, you drive the car with the traffic light, you hit another car and someone dies. Someone dies now. Can be motorbike, anything, someone dies. Now what happens now? Tiada maaf bagimu. There's no more forgiveness from anybody because somebody is dead. Police will come, ambulance comes, say, profound dead, and they will take pictures all to show how did they happen, you will make a report, and the next thing they will do is take you to hospital. You, the one who hit the car. Make sure you have no drug influence or alcohol influence. Correct, my friends? Now, if you influence in any one of these things, according to the law of Malaysian law, you can be manslaughter, you can be charged for murder. You're driving your car under influence of drug. Influence of alcohol. Yes or no, my friend? Yes. It's very serious. You can go to jail for 10 years or 20 years or whatever it is. If you kill somebody or because it's your fault. Now, if it's a green light and you go and somebody walk, you hit somebody, then you're fine. Yes or no, my friend? So you have to understand law. Now, this is the law of our country's road. We've got many laws. Law of the land, law of the robbery and this and that, civil court, what kind of court you have, Yes or no, my friend? Now, you come here. Come. Stand here. Who is she? A woman with a body. Yes or no? And there's a mind. The mind. And what's inside her? A soul. What this body should follow? The law of this country. Must wear decent dress. Can you walk naked? Why you cannot make it? You won't do it now. But some countries they do it. You cannot. You have to follow the law. Policeman come, ni orang ni tangkap ni orang gila ni. Yes or no? They won't let loitering on naked. And you cannot do things. You must wear decent dress, not decent dress. You don't have, you can torn, but it's a isn't right. So you have to follow the law that you go and come. Some places say you can't wear collared t-shirt. Yes or no? You can't go to the library with the uncollared. You can't go to a nice big restaurant with the slippers. They'll put on their shoes. Slippers not allowed. Shoes not allowed. So you got to follow the law of the premise they're having. Now she has to follow some rules because now what's the number? Everybody has a number. What's the number? Everybody has a number. What's the number? The IC number. Yes or no? Every one of your number, that number doesn't change. Correct number? When you leave the country, you have another number also. Passport number. And that your IC number is not valid, Only your passport is valid. Your IC number in that country is only valid in the Malaysian embassy. To confirm you are a Malaysian. Passport, they can do all kind of stuff. But if you chip there, put inside, ni orang Malaysia punya orang. Okay. Bagus je. Passport hilang tak? Okay. Kasih passport baru. 1 minggu. Keluar cepat. Your passport, if you lost your passport in overseas, that's what you do. You must have your IC. The best part is, never lose a passport in a country that doesn't have a Malaysian embassy. Big trouble. Nobody cannot give you a replacement IC for one thing. Give you 1 week. I've lost my passport before in Madrid. I know what is it like. So don't ever play the passport is most important. Hang it inside. Don't put here the purse lah, somebody lose it lah. Wow, I tell you this, you start thinking, oh, my passport. No, the embassy can be another city, You don't have embassy in every city, Like you lose your passport in Calcutta, you got to fly the nearest High Commission of Malaysia. It can be Chennai or in New Delhi or someplace. You have to fly and you go down there and you report. At that time you have no money. What do you do? Lots of things. So this is the number you have. Okay. Now this soul in her have to follow another law. Law of karma. Of karma. Whatever you do in this lifetime will be carried forward to your soul. You can do whatever you want. You can do good things, you can do bad things, everything will be carried forward. But if you balance it, then they don't get carried forward. So you have to follow a law of karma. That's why people are born blind, born deaf, heart hole in the heart, or some physical issues, something that you have come to go through. Autism, Down syndrome, cerebral palsy, mentally disturbed, cannot read, cannot forget everything. It's a karma of the soul in this lifetime to balance the karma. And also, you can also born with a father who's got Lamborghini, father is the Prime Minister of London. You can also be the next prince of this place. Life is very easy, yes or no? So you have good karma, to be born in the country, and something like that. Yes or not, my friend? Yes, so it's all about the soul. We have all come to balance the karma. Knowingly or unknowingly, you have done something very good, you have done something very, very wrong. That's why page number 1 of the forgiveness affirmation is to say, please forgive me and my family and myself. We have done something wrong in any way in a past life. You can get drunk. You can get drunk, and you die. Okay? You're not going to heaven, Neither are you going to go to heaven. It's all here. You go upstairs, it's all on the light, how much you go. Now, this light will go up there, and you will feel, because the mind is dissolved. Until the mind is not dissolved, your soul will be hanging around. We teach the art of dying club. Your soul will be hanging around. Now, if you're drunk, if you're a drunk, when you die, where will you go? No, you go to the pub. Not hell, Lord. You go to the pub because the mind is still there. The soul is not dissolved yet. The mind is still there. You go to the pub. Your friends are waiting. There's a big gang of friends waiting there. Come on, my friend. Come on. We are free to do what we like. No wife scolding us. No children scolding us. No need money. You go there. So all Indian temples, they put alcohol for the god fellas. Have you seen that? They put all the Guinness stout la, beer la. They want the smell. Half the souls are all drunk fellas. But I'm joking. Hello, friend. I'm joking. That's why your soul end up. And when somebody goes down there, they cannot stop because this soul will influence them and they get drunk. They cannot stop drinking because these souls are drinking through them. At the same time, if you are very pious, Om, Om, 1,008 times. Om, Om, Om. Where will you go? The God will you pray. You might go to Kailash or Vaikuntham. Yes. And all the Punjabis, where you'll go? Golden Temple. Yes, you're a Punjabi. I must go to Golden Temple. That's where all the things there, and you will go. I'm not joking. I'm not simply saying because it's your belief system. Because your mind is still active. Your mind is still there. Some will say, I want revenge. This fellow killed my family. I want revenge. And you go and take revenge. Where will Ayuntula go? Ayuntula? Ayuntula. Where will she go? You can kill them. You can kill the physical body. But the mind is still intact with you. Until the mind doesn't get dissolved, you are just hanging around. Until the mind gets dissolved, and then you go up. Let's say she was a drunk. She was a drunk. And you go down there, you will meet the great karmic board. The great karmic board will say, you messed up with this lifetime. You messed up with all the alcohols and all. Next lifetime, we will send you to a country, in a religion, you will never even smell alcohol at all. You will be born in Arab Saudi. Deep inside, you can't even take a fight, you can't no alcohol. For that, but in that, your soul will ask, I want to change. I messed up. That's when the great karmic board that you put down there will guide your soul the next lifetime to move up in anything. At the same time, what if she was doing a lot of research on virus and all of these things? She spent a good time learning about virus and all. They say, okay, we're going to give you a formula. You're going to go down and find a cure for HIV virus. And she'll be born again in a family where she will do a lot of studies and she might be finding the cure for HIV. This is what happens to your soul. You can come back and do a lot of good things. At the same time, you come back and balance the karma again. This is what you all should understand. That's why ask forgiveness, change your life, and move the right path. So the divine can use you, your soul. You may have had many lives before this. Many lives before this. And every life you do, you're moving up and moving up. So like whatever you want. Have you ever asked Anna Pomble Pandana? Huh? Yes. She asked, why I born a woman? Which many women can have in this life. Never ask this question. Accept it. In the I am, we say, day by day, I am balancing my karma. I am accepting this divine direction and plan. That's all. Don't ask. Don't ask. The more you ask, the more you put in application. Next lifetime, I'm going to be woman again. I want to be woman again. I want to be woman again. Accept it. Then that's why we have all this information. All that is for your soul, my friends. It's not for me. My picture is not there. Nothing. You do yourself. Something happen. You go straight up. And something will happen, and next lifetime you'll come back. You probably will be an agriculturist. You probably will be planting paddy in the seawater. You never know. Yes or no? You never know. Maybe you'll be a good scientist. You probably take the seawater and put your car will be running. You never know. It can happen, huh? It's all up there, up down on there. The information is there, but how you want to bring to this Mother Earth and to the mankind and people without any selfless intention. They say, oh, all the rich men know. Oh, hey, I can be a super rich man. Each one I said 50 ringgit. Rich man not that. Rich man, 50 ringgit. I want to buy 4 sir. 100 ringgit. I will give all my friend 1,000 ringgit. For some people, it's nothing. Yes or no? Yes. Correct answer. So like that, God will use you. But make yourself available. Make yourself available, make your soul available, and then you will be used. This is what I'm asking you. Start right now. Don't start at January 2021. You can start anytime. You can start right now. Tomorrow you cannot start now. No, tomorrow you can start, but today you cannot start. Next yesterday you cannot. You start right now. And everything will go flow. Do not worry. Do not worry. You have no money lah. I don't have. Do not worry. Start doing properly and divine will provide you. Divine will provide. Okay? All of you read page number 1, please. Okay, so we have our affirmations are very structured. Sometimes we have to accept the fact that we have come with this person as my brother, as my sister, as my uncle, as my auntie, as my mother-in-law, as my father-in-law. We accept it. Don't ask why I must find this woman. Something we have to do. something we may have done wrong in your past life. Okay? So always put it here and read. So we want this thing to go to your subconscious mind at your soul level. And that's why you put affirmation. You put affirmation right here on your Ajna chakra. You want to go it inside. Okay? I'm not saying they must say it every few minutes. One time a day, 2 times a day is fine. According to how you evolve yourself. Sometimes some people have to do it every 2 hours sometimes. Like for example, somebody come to me and tell me, sir, this child is an autistic child. You know, like so somebody come and tell me, this child is a cerebral palsy. If you follow my class, I tell people, all this child was cerebral palsy, they have to go. Where they have to go? Up. Don't go and waste money, go December, get good at it. Nothing is going to work. You cannot mock God. The child has come to this life, balance the karma. And the mother and father must learn to let it go. They hold it so strongly, they cannot go. I tell, don't waste your time, let it go. No, how can I do that? No, show the affirmation to the child. He must have done something very wrong in his past life. Show and tell God, God, take the soul when it's ready, when his karma is balanced. And he has to go. Don't fight it. You cannot do anything. Today he's dead. Today the child is dead. Tomorrow the mother and father not there. Who will take care of it? That is the biggest worry of all parents. And today I can take care. When I'm not here tomorrow, what can I do? Blind is fine. You go to school, you learn blind, they can manage. Yes or no, madam? Even deaf school, they learn deaf, they got all kinds of love. And you write, they can write. They make it write grab also. But I am deaf, please read. That's all. So at least they can survive. Some governments are very good to make them survive. They give them all kind of opportunity, Like some third world countries, those are big advanced countries. They've got good things, they call it special needs children, because special things are also is good. Again, to be born in that kind of countries is another good karma also, madam. Yes or no? Yes. You're born in India where no wheelchair also. You won't believe me, guys, let me tell you. I went to Paris. I was having a workshop there. They took me to one house. These people were immigrants of Sri Lanka. So the father and mother brought 4 children, they went down there. Out of the 4 children, 3 are muscle dystrophy. That means the muscles are all wasting away. They can't even move, they can't even get up and walk. But because they're in Paris, the government gives them an automatic bed and a remote wheelchair. In the house, they go anywhere. Can you imagine? If you're in Sri Lanka, what do you get? Sometimes you must have good karma to be born that way also, madam. Some countries will take care of you for life. Some countries, they will take care of you, they even pay the mother and father to take care of the children, Some countries will do that. So again, to be born in such country, whether you're blind or what, there's another blessing, a little bit of blessing there also, madam. So be careful, So please, do the right things. Don't fight with people, don't swear, don't curse people off. No need that, Accept it and move on, okay? Now read page number 7, please.